तो जितने सीजन्स मैंने खत्म किए होंगे एम कैट और AQU की पढ़ाई के दौरान, जितना इंस्टाग्राम मैंने यूज किया होगा, आई डोंट थिंक किसी ने और ने किया होगा।
आज का मैंने पढ़ लिया, मैंने जितना पढ़ा, इट्स रियली नॉट एट ऑल लाइक दैट। इफ यू डू इट लाइक दैट नहीं होगा।
Hi everybody, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ilsa. I'm manager here at Midangu Pre-Med. Welcome back to our podcast series. In this series, we're going to be talking about the AKU test and how to study for the AKU test, what schedules to follow for the AKU test, what study patterns to follow, and whatnot. So, पिछली video में we talked about the AKU syllabus, the science and math reasoning portion, basically the syllabus. So, if you haven't watched that already, I'd recommend कि आप पहले उसको देखो and then come back to this video. Now, for this video, we have two very phenomenal speakers with us, Ramisha and Abdul Rahman from AKU class of 2028. But before we dive into our topics for today, I'd like my co-host Humaira to go ahead and introduce herself. So over to you, Humaira.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Humaira Teli and I'm the Managing Director at Midangu Pre-Med. Today we have Abdul Rahman and Ramisha. So before we begin asking them questions, so I would want them to introduce themselves.
Hi guys, my name is Abdul Rahman. I am a student at the Khan University and I'm currently in my first year. So I'm from the batch of 2028.
Amazing.
Ramisha.
Hi everyone. My name is Ramisha Ahmed and I'm also from the batch of 2028.
Okay, so this second episode of the AKU Dream series will be all about study schedules, timetables, and all the practice resources and the study strategies that you used throughout your MDCAT journey. So I would really want to ask you, okay, abhi currently if you talk about right now, तो अभी से लेके AKU test 1.5 months बाकी है. So people right now just got finished with their A levels. अभी कुछ पंजाब टेस्ट है, पंजाब बोर्ड से फारिग हुए, अभी सिंध से फारिग होंगे. So all of them are anticipating and they are looking forward to guidance कि उन्हें exactly कैसे तैयारी करनी चाहिए when it comes to time tables, क्या follow करना चाहिए, schedules किस तरीके से करने चाहिए, या सारा वक्त पढ़ना चाहिए 24 घंटे, या how to break down their days and also not burn them out and also effectively study. So I would want Abdul Rahman to go ahead first and let us know what you followed during your journey.
Okay guys, घबराना नहीं है, ठीक है? So firstly, I would like to point out the fact that a lot of you would currently, if you're just done with your exams and if you're watching this, so a lot of you are probably thinking कि मैं academy पहले join कर लेता या कर लेती या मैं अभी join कर लूँ, crash course ले लूँ. I'd say academies can only do you so much unless and until you work hard. You need to study yourself and you need to study hard. And for that, I'd highly suggest, and I think every senior who you ask, be it a student of and be it a student of any other university, would suggest कि आप timetable follow करें. And be it for any exam, this is very imperative. It is so important. And you'll only realize the value of this when you're talking to your friends and when you followed your timetable or बाकी सब का जो है syllabus रह गया होगा because they're just going with the flow. So you'll realize कि this thing is इससे आपका ही फायदा हुआ है. Make a timetable. There are different strategies and how I applied mine was basically मैंने अपने दिन को 2 subjects में divide किया हुआ था. So if I was doing bio and chemistry on Monday, I would be doing chemistry and physics on Tuesday and physics and bio on Wednesday. And then for science and mathematical reasoning, though I would just keep Friday, Saturday for it and Sunday for it. कि like उसमें मैंने थोड़े से MCQ solve कर लिए because एक concepts में थोड़े बहुत built थे, but then again अगर मुझे कुछ revisit करना होता था तो वो 1-2 घंटे में हो जाता था. It didn't take a lot of time. So make a timetable and then be consistent. Do not let your times table go to waste. आपने timetable बनाया, आपने मेहनत की timetable बनाने में, now just follow it. ठीक है? आप follow नहीं करोगे, you will regret it. सही है, अगर एक दिन नहीं हो सका, 2 दिन नहीं हो सके, but it's not like आप timetable को छोड़ दो और फिर वापस procrastinate करने चले जाओ. Procrastination is not the key. ठीक है? Acha, how to make a timetable? I would like to, shed some light upon that. What I personally did was, and I think what a lot of people I talked to उस time पे were doing was कि they were going over the topics, देख रहे थे किस चीज में high yield है, कम yield है. High yield and low yield का a lot of online platforms like Medangle also provide you with lists के high yield क्या है, low yield क्या है. तो ये सब provide करते हैं. You can either use that, or for the AQU test, you can sit down, go over the previous AQU examinations, या जो compiled exam questions होते हैं आपके, just go over 2 yearly papers, at least 2 yearly papers, and see and note down कि कौन सी चीज ज्यादा important है. ठीक है? Make a list and then prioritize. Prioritize करने के बाद जो है, you make your schedule according to that. Work around it. Do the high yield topics first, always. ठीक है? High yield topics are very, very important. And जो मोटी मुश्किल topics होती हैं, like Kingdom and Amelia, I'd suggest get done with them first. उनको end के लिए ना छोड़ो, वो कभी भी नहीं होती फिर end में, ठीक है? So this is also a mistake that I made. I left it for the end, and then I, just watching Ritu Rattewal, और 3-4 मरतबा उसकी मैंने देखी वीडियो, और उसके बाद मुझे रट्टा तो लग गया उसका, but like I don't remember it for the MCAT, which I did थोड़ा सा mess up with regards to Kingdom and Amelia. तो ये सीन है. इसके अलावा do MCQs and do YouTube videos and do the books very, very properly. दिन में watch a video of a certain topic, visit the book, वीडियो से जो कुछ याद है, और अगर बुक में कोई ऐसा कॉन्सेप्ट है जो वीडियो में भी था, एंड यू थिंक दैट योर मेमोरी और द वीडियो एक्सप्लेन्ड इट बेटर, जस्ट राइट इट डाउन ऑन द बुक. ठीक है? और sticky note, make notes. Don't write it down on a piece of paper. Don't make notes at all. Just solve MCQs right after you're done with that topic. So this is how you're going to do this. And in the previous video, if you watched it, I emphasized, and Ramisha also emphasized on the note taking that we do. If you haven't, go visit that as well. तो note taking जो हमने उसमें describe की थी, उस तरह से note taking करें. And then revise them continuously, at least week में एक मर्तबा. Just keep one day of revision. Like for me it was a Saturday, because Saturday को मेरे cousins के साथ मैं होता था. So I would be like अगर छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं, अगर वो तंग कर रहे हैं, if I can't really focus इतना ज़्यादा, I'll just take that book and I'll just the register and just go over it 3-4 मर्तबा सही से. So like उस तरह से it would cover everything. I think that's all from my end. Ramisha, do you want to add something?
Okay, Ramisha, do tell के बाहर जा सकते हैं या नहीं, lunch पे, dinner पे, or anywhere else if you want to.
Okay, so first of all, start your prep right now. It's like, as Humaira mentioned, that almost like 1.5 months left for your test. It's not a lot of time. It can be a lot of time if used wisely. So that depends. So say again, seconding that, start your prep as soon as your exams are over. Even if they're going on right now, or जिन लोगों के हो गए हैं, start it as soon as possible, because extensive syllabus है. I know all of you would be exhausted. Even now, you are just done with your either CIEs or goals, and I get it. Like you would be feeling right now, but the thing is, it's a one-time thing. ये दोबारा नहीं आएगा. ये जो अभी वाला time है, and it's not something small. It's your university admission. It's what your career depends on. If you have chosen medicine, you know how difficult it is to get in, and if AKU is your dream med school, then if it is your dream med school, then you know how difficult it is to get in. So I say risk तो लेना नहीं है कोई, तो अभी से पढ़ें और तभी syllabus complete होगा to the point that you are confident in yourself. And if you start pending things, they'll start piling up, and in the end time नहीं होता करने का. जैसे Abdul Iman said, people tend to do this with the difficult chapters, mentioning Kingdom and Amelia. वो नहीं करते बच्चे. They are like हम तो end में करेंगे, because they have left it and mentioning about the boards as well. So even the board students, they leave that chapter in the exam, but in that exam there is like more syllabus bio का, and there is like high or low yield का भी फर्क होता है. For some boards it's a high yield chapter, for some boards it's a low yield chapter. But when you're giving it the AKU test and तो आप तभी कोई रिस्क ले सकते हैं, एंड बिकॉज यू नो कि दे कैन टेस्ट एनीथिंग. सो अगर आप देख रहे हो कि ये चैप्टर जो है इसमें से क्वेश्चंस आ जाते हैं, सो इवन इफ देन यू आर नॉट डूइंग इट, देन लाइक इट्स अ वेरी डम थिंग टू डू. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अभी से स्टार्ट कर दो अपनी प्रिपरेशन. Now, another thing is that I'll second this, the same thing that Abdurrahman said, that even if you are enrolled in an academy, even if you have been going to an academy for the past 6, 7, say 8, 12 months, you have just joined it or you have not joined it. In getting enrolled in an academy is not like कि बस academy में पढ़ लिया हो गया खत्म, आज का मैंने पढ़ लिया, मैंने जितना पढ़ना था. It's really not at all like that. If you do it like that, नहीं होगा. academy में पढ़ो, side by side continue घर आके भी make your own schedule. अच्छा, and make your आप किसी का schedule exactly follow नहीं कर सकते, because for example Abdurrahman gave his schedule, and if I'm not wrong, you didn't take any academy, right? You were not enrolled in any academy.
I actually did, but like I didn't attend classes because once you miss one class, you're just behind schedule itna zyada that you can't really cover up. And when I took one class, तो मेरा इतना रह गया था that I just had to self-study. I had to just rely on my own self-study. और ये mind you, this happened like around Feb. तो like मैंने MCAT के लिए academy से नहीं पढ़ा है. Even though I was enrolled, I studied by myself और AQ के लिए भी. So I'd suggest the same for you guys as well. जो भी यहाँ देख रहे हैं, that study yourself. Academies help, but not इतना ज़्यादा. Studying yourself helps. You may continue.
Yeah, so again, the same thing. Yeah, so as I'm saying that he did not go to the academy, so he had his own schedule aligned with that circumstance, those circumstances. But if you're going to an academy, for example, I went to an academy. Now, I did not go to an academy for my AKU prep, but I did go to an academy for my MCAT prep. Now, MCAT prep or AKU prep road learning aa jati hai. Syllabus ka difference is a very big difference that they have. There are a lot of chapters that are in MCAT, not in AKU, and in AKU, not in MCAT. If anything, AKU ka syllabus थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा extensive हो जाता है in a lot of ways. So my schedule was a bit different. And if you are enrolled in an academy और अगर आप भी ऐसे side by side लेके जाना चाह रहे हो अपने MCAT को और अपने AKU test को, तो of course it will be a little bit more difficult, but it's all about making your schedule wisely. So what I used to do was कि my academy timings were सुबह सुबह की. I chose the morning timing specifically because I wanted time for self-study, because self-study के बगैर तो होगा ही नहीं. You can, as Abdurrahman said, you can skip academy, you cannot skip self-study. उसके बगैर तो फिर छोड़ दो ना, मतलब that's like not an option. You have to self-study. So I used to go to academy and then I used to come back and then I used to study like my own stuff. So academy में जो पढ़ा है मैं वो घर आके revise करूंगी depending upon whatever test I have or depending upon how much difficult the chapter was. I will give it so usually what academies do is that they teach you the topics from the very beginning. Even if crash course कर रहे हो, जो normal MCAT की regular academies हैं वो यही करती हैं. So एक दिन में वो एक पूरा chapter तो complete कराएंगे नहीं. They max teach you like 2 to 3 topics at max. Come home, if you give like let's say 2 to 3 hours, 1 hour per subject per se, biochem and physics. So even then, I think you will like बहुत आराम से cover whatever was taught in academy to you. That's what I used to do. I would just revise it with academy gives you notes, or I would make class notes. I would revise from that, and that would be good enough for me. So after that, what I used to do was in the remaining time I had of the day, I would study according to my own schedule that I made. And I'm not a lot of people will be like me. I'm not the person जो कि लिख के schedule वगैरह बनाती हूँ या अपने calendar में proper like लिखनी कि okay आज मैंने ना ये वाला chapter करना है, इतने से इतने बजे तक करना है. I really can't do that. So, but that does not mean I didn't have a schedule. Everyone has a different kind of schedule. I can say कि मेरा उस type का schedule नहीं होता था defined time boundary के साथ ये ऐसे करके. I had my own schedule. I knew okay today if I have to do 2 chapters of bio, I have to do 2 chapters. I would know it. I would know. I knew my own pace. I knew okay in let's say 2 hours I can revise 2 chapters easily. I can in very much detail. So I accommodated my timings according to that. And मेरा schedule usually I used to go subject wise. I'll complete bio, I'll complete chemistry, and then I'll complete physics. That's how I used to do. So and another thing is कि अपना AKU test is way before your MCAT test. Even if you're going to an academy for MCAT at times, academy में syllabus complete नहीं होता और AKU test की date आ जाती. Then people are like, oh shit, we have not completed our syllabus. Then they're pulling all-nighters with like 2 to 3 days before the test. जब actually revision का time होता है वो तब पढ़ रहे होते हैं वो chapters. ऐसे तो नहीं होगा. So that is why it's important to self-study, make your own schedule, because not everyone has to give AKU test. Similarly, there are a lot of tests for other universities as well. Same goes for every test. आप अपना schedule खुद से बनाओ, and if I can do a chapter in like half an hour, someone can do it in 15 minutes, someone might do it in an hour. So you know that for yourself. तो आपके फ्रेंड का किसी का बहुत अच्छा स्केड्यूल होगा, एंड a lot of people are like, oh मुझे एयर ड्रॉप कर दो स्केड्यूल, मैं अपने गूगल कैलेंडर पे ना वो लगा लूंगा, वो फॉलो कर दूंगा एंड ऑल. So I'd say I'd rather make your own schedule according to how you study. I'm not okay, so I'm not the person who can like specify a time for just study. I cannot like study continuously for an hour. I need to open Instagram. I need to like keep on the television per se. So you know yourself, make a schedule जिससे आप exhaust नहीं हो. Because मुझे पता है अगर मैं 2-3 hours बगैर उनके पढ़ूंगी शायद तो मैं exhaust हो जाऊँ. But हाँ, if like every 40 minutes, let's say, I am opening Instagram for like 5 minutes, I won't be exhausted. So that's how you can make your schedule according to your own, pace and everything. And Humera said that बाहर जा सकते हैं नहीं जा सकते. So I think right now you're just done with your CIs or boards. Go out, enjoy in the weekends, but not for the ये तो थोड़ा sacrifice करना पड़ेगा, because AQ is no less of a goal, and it's a big thing. Once you inshallah, all of you all who plan to go to and who deserve to go to will reach there, inshallah. And once you enter the university, you actually really feel that everything you did paid off. And that feeling is unmatchable. So, अगर एक कोई hangout miss हो गया friends का, तो कोई मसला नहीं. After your AQ and after your MCAT, you get good 2, 3, 4 months of vacations. मैं तो exhaust हो गई थी at one point अपनी vacations. I was like, why is it not ending? I have nothing to do while I'm staying at home. And all my friends they have started uni and everything. So ठीक है, अभी लगता है कि exhausting हो जाता है बहुत ज़्यादा mental breakdowns आएंगे. It's been on me, it's been on everyone who is in a good medical university now, but it will pass. It has to pass. The only variable is, do you make it or do you not make it? And that depends on what choices you make right now. So don't be afraid of making these sacrifices. बहुत मुश्किल होते हैं, but करने हैं.
I have something to add. देखो, I would like to tell you guys, these are your vacations. You are studying, I get it, but vacations हैं. Don't live them like vacations, but you can relax थोड़ा सा comparatively, right? तो जितने सीजन्स मैंने खत्म किए होंगे MCAT और AQ की पढ़ाई के दौरान, जितना इंस्टाग्राम मैंने यूज किया होगा, आई डोंट थिंक किसी ने और ने किया होगा. अब ये भी नहीं बिंज वॉच करते करते प्रोक्रास्टिनेट कर जाओ. बढ़िया, लाइक मेड स्कूल में टाइम नहीं मिलता. You should go enjoy, have bi-weekly dinners, go out twice if you can, go out once a week at least. Say, do all of this.
And you need to find your own way of relaxing. Again, जैसे schedule आप अपनी ease से बना रहे हो, सिर्फ relaxing के लिए. जैसे I used Instagram throughout. Some people deactivated their accounts. That's like a common practice people do. I can't do it. For me, it's relaxing. For me, my TV used to stay on while I'm studying. I used to play songs while I was studying. So it varies person to person. Find the way जिससे आप exhaust नहीं हो, because syllabus तो extensive है और another thing is that you are redoing the same thing. एक ही चैप्टर है, पूरे 2 साल पढ़ा है वो FSC में या CIE के लिए, and then अभी भी ये like 1.5 months, and then after MCAT you're going to study all the same chapters again and again, and it gets really frustrating to go through the same lines, the same highlighted pages again and again. So बीच में find a way to relax. Do not exhaust yourself. कुछ नहीं नहीं होगा एग्जॉस्ट होने से, सिर्फ और ही लाइक जो पढ़ रहे हो ना वो वही खराब होगा, अपना स्केड्यूल खराब। अबाइड बाय योर स्केड्यूल बट टेक टाइम फॉर योरसेल्फ।
अच्छा, what people do is कि जब एग्जाम्स करीब आते हैं they try to change their routines entirely. Like for example, अगर कोई रात में पढ़ने की किसी को आदत है, वो फिर सुबह फजर में उठ के पढ़ना स्टार्ट करेंगे, and this would really mess up with their routine कि उनको पूरा दिन हेडेक रहेगा और फिर वो पढ़ भी नहीं सकेंगे. So I would recommend, अल्टीमेटली इट्स योर चॉइस, बट आई वुड रेकमेंड के जो आप लोगों की पहले से जो आदत है पढ़ने की उसी को रखें. इफ यू कैन चेंज इट, इफ यू कैन प्ले अराउंड विद इट, वेल एंड गुड. मगर अगर आप रात में पढ़ते हैं तो फिर रात में ही पढ़ें, एंड दिन में फिर आप वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट टू डू अदर देन आराम करें या जो भी आपको करना है. बट stick to what you were doing before. Changing a month before या एक हफ्ते 2 हफ्ते पहले चीजें आप चेंज करेंगे, this would really mess entirely आपकी चीजें mess around होगा, and you won't be able to complete your syllabus, you won't be able to do anything else, and this would just make you feel very guilty. So I would recommend कि जो पहले से होता आ रहा है उसको ही continue रखें. Yeah, Ilsa.
I agree.
Yeah, I just wanted to add a little bit upon creating a balance. So for a lot of people, लोग ये समझते हैं कि for preparing for the AQ test or the MCAT. Now, I agree it's one of the biggest tests that you'll ever sit for, but इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आप अपने आप को कमरे में बंद करें and you're just studying 24/7. You can do that maybe for a week, maybe for a week or two, लेकिन उससे ज़्यादा you'll just get burnt out. And the more the test nears, जो इफेक्ट आ रहा है, जो नेगेटिव इफेक्ट आ रहा है आपका पूरा पूरा दिन पढ़ने से, वो टेस्ट पे आएगा because your test is nearing. So just make sure that you're creating a balance, like both Ramisha and Abdul Rahman mentioned. पढ़ना है, but पढ़ने के साथ साथ you need to take care of yourself. You can maybe try things like talking to a friend who's giving the same test. Try ranting out to them कि मेरा कैसा गुजर रहा है. I'm not. A lot of people, I find it very easy telling my friends मैंने कुछ नहीं पढ़ा, and then they're like नहीं पढ़ो. So you can do this. Find a support system. For me, with my mom, I used to tell her हर दिन के end पे कि आज मैंने ये नहीं किया, आज मैं ये नहीं किया, and she was like, no, you will do it. But she did not really suggest me things, but at least she used to listen. So just make sure you have somebody like that who you can talk to, who can actually tell you कि आप क्या करो, किस तरह करो, because उस time पे you're not really taking new advices, but even if there's somebody who's just listening to you, that is a huge help. So just make sure, again, you are consistent, you're creating a balance, you're not burning yourself out, the most important thing. So I believe that wraps up our discussion for schedules and timetables. Now, to just sum up the entire episode, to just conclude our entire episode, I'd like to ask one question from both of our speakers. वो ये है कि let's say if you were to redo your entire preparation and your test taking journey, what's the one single thing that you would want to change in the way that you prepped? So Ramisha, you can go first, and then Abdul Rahman can follow.
So about that change, not really change, but there are certain things definitely that I would have laid more emphasis on, or something that I learned on the way that that really helped me a lot, and I wish I would have laid more emphasis, or wish I would have known them earlier on. So first of all thing was that it all gets really overwhelming, so no need to exhaust yourself, rather do smart work. Hard work chalta rahega. Smart work is very important in university entry test preps, because if you're going to waste your time on stuff that does not really matter for the exam, for example, AQU test mein, as we have discussed in the previous episodes as well, that the rote learning stuff like constants वगैरह नहीं पूछे जाते हैं physics के. So if I'm wasting it's literally wasting time. If I'm wasting my time on memorizing that, I'm doing nothing. I'm just exhausting myself, and it is like of no use to me in the future. वो assess ही नहीं होगा, like, and I'm highly likely to forget that. पेपर से 2 दिन पहले या पेपर वाले दिन मैं कितना रिवाइज करके उसको नहीं याद कर सकती. Do smart work, analyze what's important, prioritize your schedule accordingly. जो चीजें important है उनको ध्यान से करो, and जो चीजें unimportant है, learn to let go. There's this one thing that people really face is they can't let go. They think कि अगर हमने ये नहीं किया ना तो ये अगर आ गया तो क्या होगा. लेकिन वो इतना obvious है कि अगर वो नहीं आएगा तो वो नहीं आएगा. It's very obvious. अगर उन्होंने एक SLO के आगे अंडरस्टैंडिंग एप्लीकेशन बेस में स्टेरिक लगाया है ना, that really means they're not going to give the entire statement and ask you to like fill in the blank, and they're not going to expect कि आप as it is book का word लिख दोगे, because it's very obvious from the SLO. So learn to let go, छोड़ दो चीजों को जो नहीं important नहीं होंगी वो assess, believe in that. And again, that does not mean कि सब कुछ छोड़ दो. Again, prioritize what's important, do that. Second is concepts. Perfect your concepts. Master your concepts. Use any resource. अगर YouTube feasible लगता है, find your resource for yourself. If it's YouTube for a lot of people. There are amazing teachers on YouTube. तो ठीक है. तो फिर it's equal. ऐसा नहीं है कि जो YouTube से पढ़ रहा है वो ज्यादा या कम benefit ले रहा है उससे जो book से पढ़ रहा है. And this is something that we learn more when we enter med school. Big books, small books, and there's this thing. And then as you make your way through it, you realize it's all the same. It doesn't matter. अगर मुझे एक 5-10 minutes की वीडियो देख के कॉन्सेप्ट समझ आ गया है ना, तो बिलीव इन योरसेल्फ दैट आपको आ गया. अगर प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस करो, हो रहा है सॉल्व, वेल एंड गुड, we're really good to go. अगर नहीं हो रहा है वो बुक का चैप्टर, उसमें बहुत ज्यादा टाइम लग रहा है आपको, तो ना करो. It's like completely fine. You need to face that fact. Know your whatever way you can learn. Some people learn good with books. जितने में 10 मिनट, अगर एक बंदा 10 मिनट की वीडियो देख के इजीली समझ रहा है ना, तो there might be a person who in that 10 minutes can read a chapter that the first person might not be able to do in like an hour or so. So know your thing, and that's something like I found out my ways to study throughout my MCAT or my AKU test prep era. I really found out whether I'm an audiovisual learner, whether I'm like a reading करके मुझे समझ आता है कि मुझे hands on थोड़ा सा like I really do like to do questions and then learn. So you really find that. And then again, one thing that I had previously mentioned, make a separate notebook or write them on your phone in the notes app. Things that you find are like complicated, important, and you need to memorize them or you need to learn them, but at the moment आपसे नहीं हो रही है, कि repeatedly 2-3 दिन कोशिश कर लिए, नहीं हो रहा है, constantly भूल जाता है. So exam शुरू होने से पहले open your phone, open your notes app, go through them once again, take a physics formula booklet with you, go through that booklet again. Exam से अगर थोड़े अरसे like half an hour, 40 minutes पहले अगर देख रहे हो, highly likely याद रह जाएगा. Because of course पहले भी किया हुआ है, it's just you just need revision for certain things. And lastly, believe in yourself. You can do it. It's not something impossible. लोग कहते हैं कि वो बहुत difficult है, AQ test crack नहीं होता, आप fail हो जाओगे या कुछ कर लोगे. First of all, it's just pass fail. You don't need ace करके कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. अगर क्वेश्चन पेपर में क्वेश्चंस नहीं आ रहे हैं तो don't need to stress and ruin बाकी के आगे जितने questions हैं. Calmly paper करो, do not panic, do not exhaust yourself, and perfect your concepts. Do these 3 things, you're way good to go. You'll crack it and you won't even.
Okay, so one thing that I would change from what I initially did was that, not one, maybe 2 things that I would change would be, not comparing myself with others. मेरे बहुत सारे क्या, मेरे तकरीबन 80% दोस्त जो थे सारे के सारे MCAT और AQ के लिए अपीयर हो रहे थे, ठीक है, and all of them wanted to go to AQ, or they used to have discussion groups, they used to discuss questions. अगर कभी mock papers जैसे होते हैं कुछ academies में, if I went और वहाँ पर और दोस्त हैं, ओ तुम्हें ये सवाल आता था, तुम्हें ये करना आता था, ये चैप्टर में था ये चीज. जब ये चीज होना शुरू हुए, कान बंद कर लो, because this is where you start being very indecisive about everything. This is where you start overthinking and then you mess up. Even अगर वो महीने पहले बात हुई होती है, it stays with you and then you mess up in your paper. So never ever compare yourself with others. This is what I did, and it didn't affect my exam giving, वो जो exam मैंने दिया, it didn't affect the exam, but it affected me mentally, and the mental toll it had on me was not something that I would sign up for कभी, ठीक है. And secondly, start early, मतलब A-level students, because देखो FSC जो PTB जो sorry पंजाब बोर्ड कर रहे होते हैं, या जैसे जो AKU बोर्ड से कर रहे होते हैं, they're familiar with the text, they're familiar with what's going on. So what you should do is like when you enter A2, you know कि आपको जो है AQ का test देना है. You somehow have it at the back of your head. Even if you don't, if your plans change, you still have it, ठीक है, at the back of your mind. So alongside your AQ, मतलब alongside your A levels की prep, for example, मैंने जैसे पहले example mention की थी glycolysis पे. If the first chapter I'm doing in A level is glycolysis, why can't I, or why, मतलब I believe कि a person who aims to give the MCAT or AQ का test should, visit that topic, चाहे वो एक मर्तबा क्यों ना पढ़े, at least familiar हो जाए, and it helps, it actually does. So, you should just go over that topic साथ साथ. I'm not saying AS से start करो, just do it with A2 and then साथ साथ, सब चलता रहता है, because A2 में सारे मुश्किल main topics आते हैं. So these are like two things that I would change and personally apply if I were to give the test again. Alhamdulillah, I do not have to give the test again. So yeah, I do not have to give that again. But yes.
But I
Abdul
really
Rahman
do
just mentioned,
compare yourself to people, and plus people don't really tell you. People might say कि मैंने कुछ नहीं पढ़ा. Some people might just exaggerate कि मैंने सब कुछ पढ़ लिया है. People post stories and what not. तो ऐसे लोगों से थोड़ा सा दूर रहें until you're done with your test. उसके बाद you can do whatever you want to. But Ramisha, please continue. You were saying something.
yeah, Abdul Rahman mentioned all the discussion groups that are made, and it just reminded me of my time, and it's hilarious. Now I can laugh over it, but at that time it was crazy. It was literally sick because people, I don't know what resources people were using. Like I couldn't even find those questions on the internet, and it's really hilarious how people, just send questions, and then there are certain people who will be sending solutions as well. अब कोई correct answer नहीं होता. You don't know if whatever solution they gave is right or wrong, but just the fact that they have given a solution, then you feel laid back, or you feel like, oh shit, I'm like not in the race, right? Or like मुझे तो तैयारी नहीं है. Literally यही feel होता है. Yeah, oh my god, I just thought that I'm so good at this, but I now I think that I don't really know anything. मैंने खुद बहुत सारे join किए हुए थे, but this is something I would really like to change, that I might not join a lot of groups अगर मुझे दोबारा chance मिले. अगर आपने कर भी लिए हैं, because my intention was कि news मिलती रहेगी if something is happening, if something is changed और कुछ ऐसे करके. Abdul Rahman used to laugh that that's hilarious.
Then we're in my कभी भी जरूरत हो जाए तो, you never know. So
And yeah.
look,
They're literally like all trauma.
I don't open them though.
But
So
also, some
yes,
of them do actually give you good resources. I mean, कहीं से कोई formula sheet मिल जाए, कुछ हो जाए. But you, at the end of the day, you need to learn to filter out the अच्छी वाली information versus people who are just, too fancy, जो बहुत ज़्यादा पढ़ रहे हैं या जो बहुत कम पढ़ रहे हैं, whatever. So again, just don't compare yourself to anybody. Be consistent with your own prep, and there is a lot of competition, because if you honestly think about it, AKU में 100 seats हैं, MCAT में बहुत कम seats हैं, बहुत सारे लोग test दे रहे हैं. So it might get into your head, but थोड़ा सा time है, keep that useless information थोड़ा सा side पे, you can think about it later once you're actually done. And I think that actually brings us to our end of our conversation for today. We would like to thank our speakers, Ramisha and Abdul Rahman, for joining us for this conversation. I hope the audience found it very insightful. And we'll be posting more content. So just make sure that you have subscribed to our YouTube channel so you can get notifications for whenever we upload newer videos. And if you want to get insights on any topic, or if you have any other questions, just comment down below and we will get back to you instantly. Also, make sure to follow us on our socials, on our Instagram, on our Facebook, on our TikTok, and on our Twitter. And I believe that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.